Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas yesterday. Um, I had a pretty nice, peaceful day by myself, enjoying my own company, as I've been doing for the last 3 years. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, making this video to talk about what lies ahead, not only for me, but for all of you. What lies ahead is whatever it is that you want it to be. I hope that for all of you, next year is going to be a much better year than this current year. All signs seem to point in that direction. Uh, Also, like I've said in the past, as long as you don't look at your past issues, mistakes, pains, and stop reliving that for no reason other than, you know, masochism, really. And you begin focusing on all the positive experiences and all the good things that have happened to you so far in your life, because that's the only way to go forward. So I know for me, for next year, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, keep pushing forward. And trust me, guys, you may be working on something right now and it may not be panning out the way you think. But just because it hasn't worked out yet doesn't mean it won't. And the fruits of our labor, sometimes they have this weird delay when it comes down to certain things. But it is my belief that as long as you keep putting energy, work, and effort into something, eventually everything is going to be fine. And then once you reach that point, just enjoy the ride. And if you're not there yet, just keep going. Don't allow, doubt and, frustration, lack of motivation, any of these things affect you, because that's how that's how we fail things. We give up before we give the proper energy and effort into things. And we end up abandoning ourselves before we could help us out and rescue ourselves from whatever situation that we may be in. But I have a very, very good feeling about next year. I think next year is going to be good in a lot of ways for a lot of people. But never forget that part that, life is what you make of it. So you are the determined factor here. You are you are the part of the equation that matters the most. It is truly up to you to make things happen. Because outside of you, there might be some random factors here and there, and some, dharma related things, whatever they may be, but you are the determined factor. So you determine the outcome of whatever happens in your life, whatever comes your way, whatever goes your way. You are the one. So don't forget that. Because without you, you wouldn't be anywhere today, right? You're the person who, I got something in my eye. You are the person who brought you up this far in your life, up until this point, whether for good or for bad. But it's like I've said in many of my past videos that, life is an amalgamation of choices, and consequences, actions and reactions. And that's all there is to it. If you want to simplify it to the most easy way of understanding for anybody. We make choices, we make decisions, and then we learn how to live and deal with whatever comes out of those choices and decisions. And yes, sometimes we will not make the best choices and the best decisions, but we have to learn to live with that, forgive ourselves, and move on. There is no point or reason for anybody to be dwelling on to things that didn't work out the way we wanted it to work out or the way we planned it to work out, because life works in mysterious reasons, and many things happens. Many things happen for many different reasons in our lives, and we're never really going to figure out the whole thing. What we need to know is that things happen because they have to happen a certain way. And this is how we learn and grow and move on. And that's the beauty and simplicity of life. There is nothing complicated about it once you figure things out and you understand how everything works. I wanted to go out today, but it's probably really, really cold out today. I've been wondering about when am I gonna venture into the woods again to make a video out there in the wild, because I like going there, with the trees and stuff, but I'm gonna wait until it's not like in the 20-degree weather to do that. Otherwise, it's not gonna be very fun. But yeah, this is how it is, my friends. And I hope that for all of you that next year you get to do the things you want to do and you have a much better year than this current year. I know what I'm doing for myself. I'm not here to tell you what you're going to do for yourself. That is up to you. That is your choice. That is your life. You decide what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. I'm only here to help you, give you a few tips here and there on, how to probably best approach certain things and go on about certain things. And that's pretty much it. But your inner guidance is the best guidance that you will ever have. You don't need nobody here to be your guide and to tell you what to do and how to live. That is up to you. You are the one who is the ultimate factor in decision making in your own life. And that's never going to change. So just keep that in mind. And hopefully, this next year now is going to be great. That's how I'm looking at it. I know there are many, many good and great things coming our way. So, with all that said, this is pretty short video, more of a message of, what lies ahead for all of us next year, right? What's coming. And the biggest thing is we are the ones who make this stuff happen. So get out there and do your thing. So I hope everyone has a great new year. And I will catch you all on the next one. Take care, my friends. Be safe. Much love to you all.